Hello folks, I am Priya Rao with the First Weekend Club, and we are talking with Billie Mintz about his newest documentary called The Guardians, playing here at HotDocs. Billie, welcome back. He's an expat currently living in LA, but welcome back home.
Thank you. It's amazing to be here.
It is amazing to have you here. Now, this film, however, it's a bit of a scary topic, so tell folks what The Guardians is all about.
It's actually about the legal kidnapping of elderly people in Nevada.
It's a funny term to say legal kidnapping.
Yes, there are laws that have been created over the last 40 years that allow people to go into people's homes and legally take them from their homes and completely take over their estates.
Even if they have children who are taking care of them?
Yeah, this happened for 40 years, so they became very powerful in what they do. Because if you can imagine thousands of people's estates, the finances really grow, and so they sort of became arrogant and they started doing it, against people who had actually children. And then all of a sudden, these children found that their parents were missing, and they found themselves through this incredible, confusing labyrinth in order to find out how to get their parents back before it was too late.
And when you say they, you're actually talking about the government. This is government sanctioned, or who is they?
Yeah, I would say it's court sanctioned. When you talk about the government, we think of this like, overall, like Big Brother conspiracy, but all the government are elected officials. Mm-hmm. So these are elected officials that work in the government that are, some of them are, corrupt.
So you've been working on this, you said, since 2013.
I found the story in 2013. It led me to different parts of the world that ended up, I found that the epicenter seemed to be happening in Nevada, especially Clark County, Las Vegas.
Are you saying this is happening outside the U.S. as well, or?
I think the abuse and extortion of elderly people is happening all over the world. And these are vulnerable people that, in a healthy society, we'd be taking care of our elders, but in fact, what's happening is a lot of them are being exploited and robbed.
And I would imagine this is becoming a greater issue because the baby boomer generation is now entering that phase of their life.
Yeah, there are, a lot of elderly people, and it is increasing. And these are vulnerable people that if they don't have the proper support system, there are people out there that are, intent on taking from them. And it's not just about taking their money, it's about incarcerating them, putting them somewhere against their will, and drugging them involuntarily.
This is stuff you see on TV. It actually does not sound real. Like, were you surprised when you started digging into it, the depth of what's going on?
Yeah, it's not only surprising, it's confusing because you don't understand how they do such a thing. And it actually took me 3 years to figure out how they were doing it, even though people were completely telling me. But what happens is why people are victims is because the perpetrators know exactly what they're doing, and they're doing it to an unknown victim that doesn't understand how it's working. So they've got the, those like 10 steps ahead.
Well, we're hoping that there are at least a few silver linings on this dark cloud that you're exposing here, but tell people when they can see the film at HotDocs.
It's happening, our opening night, which I think is sold out, is May 2nd at 6 p.m. Then, thank you so much, May 3rd at 4 p.m. at the Isabel Bader Theater, and then May 4th at 10 a.m. at the TIFF Lightbox.
So you've got 3 opportunities. Well, you might have missed the first one because it's sold out, but that's Billie Mintz on The Guardians, and you can get all the rest of the information at hotdocs.ca. Thanks so much, Billie.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, it sounds like a really